So here is the quote with the part names. The part names are similar to before, except the quantity is now available for 6 and 30,000. Then the variation names, var1 and var2, which can be whatever you enter them to be, and you can make a job from the variation. Now this is important. The variation part names is a combination of the variation and the part. So we've got the creative part for var1 and var2, and the print part for var1 and 2. We have a separate specification for all of those, and quantity. So in this case the photography is 6 hours, if that's our measure, for both of those two projects. But one of them, var1, is for 30,000 brochures and var2 is for 40,000 brochures. So if I click through to details and open the details, I can actually change the description and change the specification. So the specification suits, and I can change the quantity. So in this case I've got 30,000 and my specification should reflect that, my quantity should reflect that, and anything else in here that changes should reflect that. I can update it and save that one. And if I go to the 40,000 combination of that variation and that part, this one has got a description which includes the 40,000, a specification which includes the 40,000, and the quantity is the 40,000, or includes the 40,000. Now when I go to supplier's costs and I add a supplier's cost, what will happen is I go and select what part and variation I want to go and add, and you'll notice it says var1, photo shoot, and the spec, and the quantity comes in as being 6. If I pick the other variation, var2, most of those details will stay the same, and then I can add a cost. If I add the print variation, or the first variation for print, it's for 30,000 brochures, the specification says 30,000, the quantity says 30,000, I can put a cost in and add that with the plus button. Or I can send off the other variation, maybe to the same supplier, but this one now goes and says it's variation 2, whatever we called it. It's got 40,000 brochures out, so text description, and the specification can be suitable for that as well, because it might change. And we have a quantity of 30,000, and we can add a manual cost, and I can add that to the supplier or what have you.